I've been in meetings that weren't good at all, not good at all. And what happens typically when you have a bad meeting, when you're trying to collaborate with a client's professional advisors, is you walk in the room, you make introductions. Normally, when I go into a meeting, I've done a lot of front-end work. I've pulled all the financial statements together. I've done the estate tax calculations. We've looked at if we gift, what the net effect of the estate is, if we sell assets to an intentionally defective trust, what it looks like. We do the before planning and the after planning. And what's also wrapped up in our work is doing assessments on the children, the management team, to see what kind of people we've got to take over and run the business when the founders or the people that own the stock today are looking at transitioning out. When I go into those meetings, I have a lot of homework that I've done. Recently, I had an experience where the legal team for the client were family members. And we sent to them a week or two ahead of that meeting all the work we've done. I fully expected to go into the meeting, have them say, Nabity, we looked through your work. This looked like it was solid. This looked like it wasn't, or this needs to be changed, or your sense of what's happening here wasn't right. It really needs to look like this. I was really hoping to go in and really have great give and take back and forth because I don't know everything. And I love to rely on professional advisors to help everything get better. And these folks didn't even look at the work. They didn't even look at it. And after we had a conversation, they basically said, okay, we'll look into stuff and we'll try to figure it out. They had absolutely no intention of collaborating whatsoever. They viewed me as a threat instead of an ally and somebody that could really help. And they had no intentions of embracing any of the work that I've done to try to protect their own turf. I don't know whether it was insecurity. I don't know whether it was fear of looking bad in the eyes of the client. But the net effect of it all is we got nowhere, absolutely nowhere. So the first thing I want you to think about is, will your CPA and attorney collaborate? Will they take the work that somebody else has done, analyze it, work with it, build on it, and try to get a roadmap that's efficient to get the client to where the client can understand what's going on and actually make the right decisions with the family estate and with the family business? Now, it's not all numbers, and it's not all forecasts, and it's not all estate taxes when you're looking at doing the planning for a client. A lot of it is studying the emotional intelligence, the maturity, the business competence, the age and experience. It's also looking at the personal life and what kind of personal choices are they making about their lifestyle. Are they working hard to grow their intelligence and competence and emotional maturity, or are they just sitting there feeling entitled and maybe even lazy? Getting into those issues is something that's real important. Typically, the CPAs and the attorneys will avoid that. That's one of the things that we like to do a good assessment on, because we want to make sure that if mom and dad transition a business to the children, that the children are ready, they're capable, and we have the highest probability of those children succeeding. So that information needs to be part of a collaborative meeting with the CPAs and the attorneys and the clients. It needs to be well vetted. Like I said, most attorneys and CPAs do not want to go down that road. A lot of times it's just not in their wheelhouse. It's not what they do. Sometimes it's such a touchy subject that they don't want to run the risk of maybe alienating the client.